sell all your crypto now. No joke. It's time to pack up bags. Crypto's crashing. It's over. All these gains it's gone. What's going on, guys? What the heck is going on? Are we actually closing all of our trades? Are we actually dumping every single cryptocurrency we own? What's going on in the market, first of all? First of all, 80% greed index. So that means everyone's greedy. Bitcoin basically hit all-time highs I believe yesterday, and then it dumped, and then it fully recovered. Yet, I'm telling you to sell all of your cryptocurrencies. What's going on here? First, I want to ask, if you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button and stay tuned for more crypto videos, because I don't think it's over just yet. But let's take a look at what's going on. So why am I telling you to close all your trades? Why am I telling you to sell? Why am I telling you to sell all your cryptocurrency? Because Alex Becker is saying dump it all. Sell all cryptos and Bitcoins before this crash. Huge warning, signal selling 101. All right, so before we take Alex's advice, who even is Alex, okay? If you're not familiar with Alex Becker, he's an internet entrepreneur, and lately, ever since last bull run, he's really gone to the NFT space and the crypto space. All right, so let's take a look at this before we actually watch that video, okay? So Alex Becker, almost 1 million followers on Twitter, and like I said, advocate of crypto in the past. Pretty sure this is my best thumbnail in the history of my channel. All right, he's basically saying sell all the crypto. So Alex has to say, we're entering dangerous part of the bull. Selling should be top of mind. Here's what to do. All right, so let's take a look at what Alex has to say.
No, unfortunately, the title of this video is not clickbait. With what we're seeing in the market right now, with what I'm seeing in the market right now, you need to seriously be thinking about selling.
Now, obviously, he's obviously referring to selling because, you know, you could take some gains, and this is obviously intended for the retail investor, so keep that in mind.
Thinking about selling, and if you are not prepared for what is about to happen, you're not going to make it. 90% of people that get into crypto, they do not leave in profit. And if you skip this video, you don't watch what I'm about to tell you, especially if you're new, you're not making it out of here alive.
Alex has a great point. A lot of people that are going to get into crypto are going to lose their bag. It's literally happens every single year. People literally buy it at the tops, then it crashes, they sell, and then it pumps again, and boom. Just to highlight that point, I just want to go back to CoinMarketCap to the Bitcoin price last night, okay? This is a very great indicator example what he means, because I'm assuming Alex has a beginner in mind. So we can see Bitcoin yesterday was trending, and it went all the way up to almost all-time highs at $69,000 right before it dumped massively to what did it bottom at $61,000. So we saw what, almost a $8,000 loss. And take it in, what happens here when it gets to the 61,000? It's people start to panic sell, and they don't even understand what's happening, but they think, oh, it's about to crash all the way to zero, I'm gonna sell now. And what ends up happening is people that bought in over here, at this range over here, at the top, they sold at the bottom, and guess what happened? Very next day, hours later, it pumps back. So imagine you bought up here, sold down here, and it pumped back. Imagine how dumb you'd feel. So keep that in mind when Alex is saying this, because I don't want to hate on him. I know everyone's hating on him in the comments.
The odds are 90% you're not leaving with profit. And every other influencer is going to get you really excited, get you really pumped up as we go higher and higher, and even as we cross all-time high right now. But the God's honest truth is you're not going to make it unless you are really able to recognize what is happening in the market right now and what is about to happen in terms of dumps and the overall movements of coins as we get deeper into this market.
And Alex is spitting facts. I'm also a crypto influencer. I'm creating content, pumping crypto coins, right? Highlighting news, highlighting the good sides and the bad sides. Let's be fair. We highlight some negatives as well, some scamming coins as well. But the point is, you're going to be seeing a ton of videos pumping, buy this, it's going up, hodl, hodl, hodl. I heard a great thing. We were sitting down with an investor today, and he was telling us how, like, it's a 1v1 game when it comes to trading and investing, right? It's me versus you. It's not a team game. Because here's the thing. We all buy for the intent of when it rises, we're going to sell. But here's the thing. If you're the last one in queue, you're the exit liquidity. Like, you're not going to have space to make money. And I think that's what he's highlighting here.
And we're no longer in the early market. We are entering the mid-market, which is the most terrifying point of a bull run, which is why I'm not doing this spec, which is why I'm not telling you jokes. Because right now with the phase of the market that we're getting into, we need to be serious. We need to sit down and we need to talk about it.
I personally don't believe we're in the mid. I still think we're very early, but I understand what Chris is saying. We are going to see a dramatic pullback. I said this for my very first Bitcoin video just a couple days ago. Maybe I'll tag it somewhere over here, that we were going to see this. People are going to sell.
About this, and this video is meant to save you. If you don't apply what I'm talking about here, especially if you're new, you're not going to recognize what's going on, and you're going to lose all of your money, just like everybody does when they get into crypto. My disclaimer where I tell you this is financial suicide, I'm not joking in it. Like, I'm being straight up serious with you. A bull run, especially a mid-market, late bull run that we're entering right now, you're not going to enjoy it. It's not all funs and giggles like everybody's posting on crypto Twitter. And what I'm going to do in this video is tell you what we're looking at right now and how you need to be thinking about selling right now. And also how the rest of this run is likely to shape up so that you don't make big selling mistakes. And when the time comes, you don't end up losing all your money like 90% of people will. And also what I'm going to share with pay attention to liquidity. I'll be talking about whether I'm selling or not, or what I'm doing with my coins and everything at this point in time here in a second. Here's the number one thing you need to realize. Now, if you've been in crypto for a few cycles, you know this. But if you're getting involved, this is your first time or maybe even your second cycle, people don't really get this. Everybody thinks crypto is a team sport. We're all in this together. You think you're on a team with me and all these other people on Twitter. We're going to get retail and we're going to dump on people's grandmothers. We're all going to run off in the sunset. No, that's absolutely not what's going on here. Every single person you see, including me, is your enemy in crypto. Because here's why 90% of people don't leave in profits. You see, here's Solana right here. You see this big run up right here. And you think, oh, everybody that bought down here exited for tons of money right here. That's not what happened, my naive little Padawan friend. The way crypto works is we all put money in a pot. And as we put money in a pot, what happens is the price starts to go up. Now, this is a gross summarization, but it works for the point. And as we all put money in the pot, we all hold and hold and hold and hold. And what crypto is basically a game of chicken where you try and guess when people are going to start taking money out of the pot. And then the price, which is supported by people putting money in the pot, well, the way people get out at this price is they take money out of the pot. And what happens when they take money in the pot is there's no money left for anybody else. See, the way gains are made in crypto is by killing everybody else that invests in the coin with you. That's exactly
that's the exact point I made a couple seconds ago. That's exactly what's happening in the market. And that's what basically Chris is signaling to that, hey, this is never going to happen. And we're seeing this Bitcoin right now, the absolute pump. We're seeing this on almost every single meme coin, up 300% on Pepe, on Shiba, and people are going to sell. Now, I don't think this is doomsday. I don't think this is like the end of crypto. The end of cryptocurrency as we know it. It's not going to end here. However, what Chris is saying is basically we see pumps and we see it dips and people get discouraged and unmotivated and they sell all their cryptos and they don't stay around for the pump again, right? This is what he means by 90% of people are losing money.
That's how it is. This isn't the stock market where we just gradually go up. It's not an Amazon stock where we're going up 10% year over year, and if you take your money out, it's fine. It's going to keep going up. No, crypto, we all get in, we all put money in a pot, and then about 5 to 10% of people in a coin yank all the money out, and there's no money left for anybody else. They kill everybody else. The liquidity.
Especially the whales. And we see this with Bitcoin a couple of days ago. A whale sold a 1,000 Bitcoin, I believe last night. That's what we saw, that 10,000 dip in candle. It's one guy affected the entire price of Bitcoin by $10,000. And now imagine all the institutions that have been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. Keep that in mind.
Their profits come from killing other people. This is the Hunger Games. And so the first thing you need to get to your head is that the only way you're getting out of here alive, we're in a Coliseum, all right? There's 100 other people in this arena with you, and the only way you're getting out alive is you have to kill those other people. You have to outperform them in the market. You have to beat them. In crypto, we're not just coming in and pulling money in and out. You are playing a game of chess with millions of other people, and you are trying to kill them, and only 10% of us are getting out of this arena. So know that as we go up and up and up and up, what is happening is all your buddies are investing in the coins with you. Heck, including me. I want to leave here alive as well. Everyone's just waiting to stab you in the back. Crypto is PvP as There's no wag me. There's no together. We all go up and in
100%. Chris is speaking absolute facts. It is 1v1. Now, again, I don't think you should sell all your crypto because of this, but take this as a sign, as a message of there's times you should be taking profits and there's times you should be hodling, right?
If you leave. And if you don't pay attention to this video, you're not going to be that few. So let's talk 100% into what I consider the mid-market. We're not in the late market stages yet. And it's really hard to know when we're in the late market stages, but we're definitely in the mid-market stages. And so what does this mean? If we go to the all-time in crypto, I really only like using the last bull run because that's what I'm in and I can tell you the best from it. So if we look at the last bull run from 2019, let's go all the way to the COVID dip right here. Okay? Anybody that bought in this point right here, you experience this kind of run up from here. All right. And this was actually a substantial run up. If you look at altcoins or any miniature coins, which we like to hold in this channel, all of the coins 5 to 10x in this period right here. And then they did another 10x from here. All right. So we're just following Bitcoin, but we're looking at the overall trajectory of the market. And what we're at right now in the market is I believe we're about right here. Okay. So this is where Bitcoin busted its all-time high, but we're moving very differently right now. I think the market has been pushed up because everybody knows the halving's coming. Everybody knows the ETF have come in. So people are getting really horny faster. And just to be straight up.
Now, to interrupt Chris, I just also want to highlight, I know Chris is only showing last year, but guys, a basic pattern in crypto, right? Let's see over here, right? First pump back in 2017. I actually remember this vividly. I was in college at the time. Pumps up like crazy, and boom, it crashes, right? Then the next pump was even bigger, then crashes, and bigger, than crashes, right? I believe that, again, we have, a $20,000 Bitcoin, then a $60,000 Bitcoin, I think we're going to be jumping up in value. I know Chris is basically he's seeing he's basically, let me show you. Let me actually make my chart the way his was. He's basically saying, okay, right here, that he's basically saying we're pretty much here. Where I think I feel like we're more over here. We're more over here if anything, or you can even say we're over here, where it's going to dip, trade sideways before it pops off again, right? So just keep that in mind.
Going from 15K to 69,000 is way crazier than going from 17K to 39,000. Now, again, I think we have a lot higher to go, but that doesn't matter. That's not the point of this video.
Okay, so yeah, see, even Chris is saying, yeah, I think we have a lot higher to go.
Suggesting that you sell everything right now. If I were you, and I was giving advice to you like you're my dad or my sister or something like that, I would tell you to sell everything, because the only time you are guaranteed to leave the arena in profit is if you sell when you're in profit. So we all know you're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We think this bull run is going much higher, past $100,000 Bitcoin. That's the thesis we're trying to stick with right here. And I can give you no certainty that that's going to happen. We could reverse and go into recession at any time here. I'm not trying to predict the future. That's just my thesis.
Now, also, guys, I do want to keep in mind, and all due respect to Chris, is remember, guys, Bitcoin halving is coming. Interest rates haven't even dropped yet. And when they do drop, we're going to see crazy money in the market. So just keep that in mind while we listen.
I think the risk is worth taking. That being said, I think
he's basically saying it's better you take profit now than no profit at all, which makes sense for some investors. But in the long haul, it probably makes more sense to wait.
We're a lot closer to this phase of the market right here. And so if you look at this 39,000 mark right here, we went all the way down to 30,000. So about 25.
That's exactly what I said. And guys, genuinely, I didn't watch this video. So
dip. And
me and Chris have that connection right now.
That's going from 69,000 all the way down to 52,000. We just went down to like 61,000 yesterday. And everyone's like, oh, dip's nothing. I'll keep going. You silly sausage. We have not seen anything yet. And as we get into the mid-market, this is what we're going to start to see. So from here to here, everything was an extremely easy hold, just like we've done on this channel. If you got on the super, you got on the AI coins we talked about, it's been very easy to hold these. We're all at like 10, 15x on all these coins. There hasn't been any significant dumps. We've had like 30% dumps on altcoins, 10, 15% dumps on Bitcoin. I don't think we're in that same type of market. What is the point I'm trying to make at this point? It is going to be very scary going forward. Bull markets are terrible. Everything from this part of this bull market right here onward was not a fun experience, because you're entering this right now way up, or entering the market while it's way up, and you're having to actually sit back and watch your net worth get cut 25% if you're in altcoins, 50, 60% frequently. And I'll talk about the final dump at the end of this video and how to watch it and how to play it. And
it's a good point too, guys, just psychology-wise. Remember how painful it is, right? Like, especially if this is your first round crypto, because a lot of people have been commenting, this is my first time entering the crypto market, the bull run. Take it in, guys. If we're seeing 100% gains on some of these meme coins, 30% gains, it's inevitable we're going to see some 30% losses, 100% losses, right? So remember, keep in mind, are you going to be able to stomach that? That's
by the way, if you want to be closer and see what I'm thinking about the market much faster, follow me on Twitter at CSS Becker. You're going to get updates on what I think the market is doing way faster. And also, you would have been in like the last 10 coins we have these, and they're going to laugh it off. And 2 or 3 times, the laughing or showed you in that Solana chart. Everybody, and you are the 90%. You're not going to have access, buy orders on Coinbase. You're not going to be able, it doesn't matter, Coinbase, Binance, whatever you're using. You're not going to be able to get fulfilled for the price you want, and it's just going to keep going lower and lower as people keep dropping the price. And all the DEXs that you trade on, if you've moved on the DEX trading in private custody, they're going to get locked up. The price is going to keep changing so much you can't exit until it's cratered at the bottom. Okay, there's too many people that actually have first dibs on all of these systems. You get the chance to exit down here. Okay, you're not going to get the chance like, oh, it's just starting to crash. You're not going to get the chance there. So don't think you're going to be like, oh, I'm just going to wait for it to really start dipping and I'll pull up. No, it's going to go, and then you have, hey, do you want to sell here? And you're like, no, it's recovering. You want to sell here? That's how it's going to work. 2 things, you're going to probably leave here in profit. Maybe not max profit, but you're going to leave here pretty damn up. Especially if you've been with me on, just avoid those 2 things. You getting shaken out by dips, and then you not catching the final dip. Those are the 2 things that are going to kill you. If you can just avoid those 2 things, you're going to probably leave here in profit. Maybe not max profit, but you're going to leave here pretty damn up. Especially if you've been with me on the channel since November, we are comically up. If we leave where we're at right now, we're still in a really good place.
The main reason I wanted to show you that first beginning was I knew the meat and potatoes is going to be there, right? And his true followers are going to go on and watch and listen to the whole thing. But the meat and potatoes are there. It's just evident that he is, 1, talking to his followers, and 2, he's talking to basically a new investor. So keep that in mind. If you're a new investor, you might want to take some of the principles he's saying. You might want to take profits. You might want to at least take in your initial investment, right? What do I mean by that? If you put $100 into Pepe coin, right, and it pumped to $1,000, you may as well exit your $100. So you're in the clear, or maybe even $200. So you double your money. You would still have $800 in Pepe, and if it continues to rise, even great. If it was to dump completely, you still doubled your money. You might want to start using some of these proper investing psychologies when investing in these coins. And this is a great video, and it's actually refreshing to see influencers talking about like actually taking home money back, right? Versus just pumping things comically. Now I want to jump to the end of the video because, you know, obviously we got the meat in the front and we should have the meat in the end.
This is my thoughts on the market. This is what's going to happen. I would be super duper prepared for cataclysmic dumps coming up. It is not going to be fun. You're all saying
100%. There's going to be some ugly dips coming.
Oh my God, like 20, pretty much all the videos. No, if you're new here and your nerves are not dumb and you're not dead inside like the rest of us in crypto have been here for a while, you're going to look at your computer and want to cry. You're going to look at your computer and feel embarrassed and shame. You're going to be up so many times and be like, man, I just really need to sell. You're going to be up at night stressed out because you have the chance to take money that's really going to impact your life, but you think, oh man, there's a really good chance there's a 5x from here. I don't want to miss out on it. This is my one chance to do this. And then you're going to be thinking that, and it's going to go down and you're going to feel...
Again, guys, especially if you have trades that could change your life, take some profit, man.
Absolute depression and sorrow, and it's going to go back up and you're going to get euphoric and you're going to get cocky, and it's going to go down and you're going to laugh about it because the last 2 times you were right, and then it's just going to go down forever, and you're just going to be in a deep well of pain. Now, I didn't do that last run. I was a paranoid little pansy, so I got out at a really good time, but most people I know didn't. And I can't stress how serious, and despite my funny demeanor on the channel and how much I joke, I can't stress what a serious, high stakes PvP game you were playing, and how you really need to be just like, once you cross the spin market, all the bets are off. This is the part of the Hunger Games where they throw a bunch of knives and weapons in the middle of the arena and let everybody go out. This is where it starts to get really ugly and not fun. And you need to be prepped for this. You need to keep...
That was an awesome video, very educational. And if you guys like videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. I thought I just want to come out here with my community because it's a new channel and we're going rapidly. We're about to hit 200 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. And I'm sure in a week from now, we'll be even higher than that. So thank you for everyone subscribing. And again, especially for the people who are just entering the market, the new people, take some of this information. It's not all about pumps and catching candles and chasing candles. Sometimes it's about taking profits home. Sometimes it's about being a paper ad. And who cares if someone calls you paper ad, right? You came in this market to make money. You bought cryptocurrencies to make money, not to make friends, right? Remember, it's player versus player, right? Does this mean I'm not gonna make crypto videos anymore? Absolutely not. But I just wanted to highlight this because I knew it was gonna be so informational. I saw a thumbnail and title. I'm like, okay, and I know Chris, right? Not personally, but I know Chris, and I'm like, this guy usually brings some solid things to the table, especially last NFT run. He made some phenomenal content. So I just want to come out here and highlight this video. And if you want to watch the whole thing, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below. So you let me know. Are you selling all your cryptocurrencies? Me personally, I'm not. I'm going to continue to ride out this wave. But remember, it's not financial advice. Neither I nor Chris are financial advisors. It's your own responsibility. Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any cryptocurrencies, right? So that pretty much wraps up the video. If you're watching videos like this, you know what to do. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more crypto videos just like this. Until next time, it's your boy Umar. Peace.